All right, let's just jump right in with something that might be a little uncomfortable. A truth about what it really takes to be successful. We've all been sold this idea, just work hard and you'll get rewarded. But what if that's not the whole story? What if it's not even the most important part? Okay, so let's break this down. This is a core idea from Imran Gaji, and wow, that one sentence kind of flips everything we've been taught on its head, doesn't it? It suggests that where you put your effort is way more important than how much effort you actually put in. So if grinding away isn't the golden ticket, then what is? And this is the big question, isn't it? It's a paradox we see all around us every single day. You know people who are just grinding, putting in all the hours, giving it their absolute all, and yet they seem to stay stuck. They just never see the kind of financial reward that matches that incredible level of work. Now, let's be super clear. This is not about disrespecting hard work. It's the exact opposite. It's really about acknowledging that some of the toughest jobs, physically and mentally in our society, are also some of the lowest paid. The effort's there, big time, but the results, they just don't match up. So what's wrong here? So to really get our heads around this, let's talk about a powerful metaphor that completely reframes this problem. See, it's not about how fast you're running, it's about what you're driving. So Gadzi's big claim is that, get this, a whopping 95% of your success, it just comes down to this one decision, picking the right vehicle. Think of your career or your business like it's a car or a bike or a plane. Its design, its built-in speed, that's what's going to determine how far and how fast you can actually go. And this just illustrates it perfectly. I mean, you could be a Tour de France level cyclist, pedaling a bike with every single ounce of your strength. But are you ever going to outpace someone who's just casually cruising in a private jet? No way. One is all about brute force, the other is about smart, strategic leverage. Okay, to make this super, super clear, just imagine you need to get from New York to LA. You could walk, it might take you a year of grueling daily effort, or you could drive, and you'd be there in about a week. But flying? That's just a few hours. The destination is exactly the same. The effort is wildly different, but the most important variable was the vehicle you chose right at the start. And that's the bottom line, right? Your effort alone can't make up for a bad strategic choice. Pedaling harder on that bicycle isn't going to magically make it take off and fly. The person in the plane, they're not necessarily working harder. They just made a much smarter, more leveraged decision from the very beginning. Okay, so if success is all about picking the right vehicle, what are these high-speed airplanes in our world today? Where are the real opportunities to get that massive leverage? And look, the answer is pretty much staring us all in the face. It's the internet. We're in this unprecedented time where the opportunity is just massive. I mean, things that were impossible for our parents or grandparents, they're now totally possible. The old barriers to creating something valuable and reaching people all over the world, they've completely crumbled. For Gadesy, his personal airplane, the thing that took him to the next level, was the world of digital products. We're talking about things like online courses, ebooks, software, templates, that kind of stuff. These things are amazing vehicles because you can sell one or you can sell 1,000,000 with basically no extra effort. That's unbelievable leverage and scalability. And what's really crazy is how much easier these vehicles are to build now. I mean, just 10 years ago, setting up online payments was a total nightmare. Today, with tools like Shopify and Stripe, plus the fact that everyone's cool with remote work now, and then you add AI into the mix, well, building a digital business is more possible than it's ever been. So you've got this kind of perfect storm brewing. The internet built the foundation, right? It leveled the playing field. Now AI is coming in and acting like this massive accelerator, leveling it even more. And all the while, the market for digital stuff is just exploding. It's a really unique moment in time for people who see the opportunity. All right, so how do we put all this together? Let's talk about the new mindset you really need to adopt if you want to shift your own approach to work and success. Now, this is super important. We are not talking about get-rich-quick schemes here. There is no magic button. But there is absolutely such a thing as get rich quicker. It's not about finding a way to get rich easy, but it is about finding a way to get rich easier. It's a philosophy about being strategic and efficient, not about being lazy. Look, you still got to put fuel in the jet, right? You still have to know how to fly it. Hard work is absolutely essential to get any vehicle off the ground. But all that effort is just completely wasted if you spend your whole life trying to get a bicycle to become airborne. The first and most critical step is always choosing the right vehicle. And that's what it all comes down to, for you. This is maybe the single most important question you can ask yourself about your career, your business, your future. Just take a hard look at the path you're on right now. Are you pedaling as hard as you can on a bicycle, or have you found your airplane? Because the answer to that question is going to determine your destination more than anything else.